What's going on, everyone? It's Aseel Soueid, and in this video, I am going to be taking you all through how I got six-pack abs. So I'm doing this video because when I first started my fitness journey years ago, I never in a million years thought that I could once achieve six-pack abs like I have now. So I'll be taking you all through a full day of eating, just sharing with you all my best tips when it comes to your diet and your training on how you can finally get abs. But anyways, if you enjoy this, make sure you smash the like button. Let me know if you want to see more videos and vlogs like this in the comment section. Let's get started. There's so much to share with you all. Yeah, those eggs are screwed. Can confirm we've got a man down in our old house. Okay, before we get started with my first meal of the day, I quickly want to share with you all some genetic potentials and how I have never been somebody who was destined for six-pack abs. I measure my blood sugar, which I'm literally about to do before I eat and make my meal right now, about 10 to 12 times a day. This is my blood sugar monitor. I'm only showing you all this because I want you to know that I never had good health and fitness, and neither was I destined for it. I've been a type 1 diabetic for over 22 years now, so I almost like gave up at trying to get six-pack abs because I just thought I couldn't do it because of my diabetes. So with that being said, any one of you guys can get abs, okay? You obviously have to diet and reduce your body fat, and it takes dedication and work and all the tips I'm about to share with you in this video, but just a little bit of motivation, inspiration. If you need it, you can do it, I promise.
Well, that is what happens when you are obnoxiously YouTubing your breakfast.
Oats just got done cooking in the microwave. Ow, that is hot. I want to show you all how to make one of my favorite protein oatmeal recipe that I make a lot for meal number one once this cools down. Okay, so I want to show you all my banana bread oatmeal recipes. We have 80 grams of oats cooked in a cup of almond milk along with a cup of water. After that's done being nuked in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, what I like to do is use this pea protein. This is banana bread flavored, so obviously it's gonna work really well with this recipe. I will leave this linked in the description box down below. I really like it because pea protein honestly sits super well in my stomach. I do like to have the impact whey protein as well. Just a personal preference. I'll leave it linked below. Discount code ASEELVIP at checkout does save you 40% off, by the way. Super budget friendly, only 90 calories and 20 grams of protein for pea protein. So we're gonna use 1 scoop to obviously bump up the protein in this meal, but also make it taste like banana bread. And then we're gonna put some sea salt, which might be weird for most people to oatmeal, but believe me, makes it really good. And then we're gonna use some 0-calorie sweetener. That's literally it, guys. 3 different things to make your oatmeal taste really, really good in like less than 30 seconds. Mix it up, obviously, and then we're gonna put a banana on top to really make it the banana bread oatmeal. Mix it up. Oh yeah, look at it get thick. So I just got done plating meal number 1, and you might be thinking, that is a lot of food if you're trying to get six-pack abs. My rebuttal to that, one of my biggest tips to start off this video on how to get six-pack abs, or something that's tremendously helped me get abs, is to eat your veggies. Okay, let me dive deeper into that. What I mean by that is to try to include a lot of vegetables in each and every single one of my meals. You'll notice today in my full day of eating that I have lots of vegetables in every single one of my meals, and that's consistent on a daily basis because it really adds volume and bulks up my meal, which makes eating at a calorie deficit, which is what you have to do consistently on a daily basis to burn body fat to get six-pack abs, is to eat bulked up volume meals, right? So you get filled up and it makes being on a calorie deficit way easier, okay? So I'm trying to make it easier for you to understand. In order to be on a calorie deficit, which can be difficult at times, that means you're burning more calories than you're consuming, and we all like to consume a lot more calories than we burn. So just bulk up your meals with vegetables, eat more higher volume foods like oats. Hell, try this banana bread protein oatmeal recipe. You're gonna enjoy it a lot, and you might be confused as to why I'm even including banana in my meals, because look, at the end of the day, you have to do 2 things. You have to make sure you fill yourself up and be satiated, aka voluminous. I don't even think voluminous is a real word. Voluminous, probably not a real word either. Ugh, I can't even talk right now. I'm so hungry, guys. You have to eat high volume meals and foods, but also foods that satisfy, you know, things that you crave, like bananas and stuff. Maybe that's not so high volume, but we're kind of making up for it by eating other things like lots of vegetables, egg whites here, you know, the oatmeal that's gonna fill us up. But let's go ahead and give this a try. That is Kim K thick, my friend. We're about the thick squad in this channel. That is so damn good. Your stomach's gonna thank you for that. You also got a very filling scramble here. My favorite vegetables, zucchini, spinach, mushrooms. So good. And this might look plain for a lot of y'all, but be sure to add some seasonings like sea salt, pepper, hot sauce, any kind of 0-calorie condiments. And this is way more flavorful than your standard oatmeal, I promise. One of the most simple and obvious things to do to get six-pack abs is to stick to a diet. Duh. Let me tell you all one thing. The easiest way to stick to a diet, and what diet means, is just following these whole meals that I'm showing you in my full day of eating, and obviously sticking to a calorie deficit. And it makes it easy to stick to a calorie deficit for this diet with these meals. It's to make sure you have your food prepped in bulk so you can make all these kinds of meals. I already had all this food that I'm about to make for meal number 2 of my day prepped the other day, and then I just have leftovers and I can quickly whip this up. Otherwise, it would take me like 30-45 minutes to make a simple meal like I'm about to show you all for meal number 2. So look, make sure you cut time in the kitchen and stick to a diet easily by just having foods prepared in bulk. Like we have some lean ground beef, we got some, why does it always smell like 9-year-old butthole every time you open protein cooked in bulk? Make sure you watch out for that. We have some chickpea pasta. Smells even worse because it's chickpea pasta. We got some vegetables cooked in bulk, and then we also have some white rice. So this is like the last bit of it. For example, I cooked a ton of white rice 3 days ago. It's lasted me for many, many meals. 3 days later, we have like one more serving. So let's go ahead and whip this meal up real quick. Bam! That is a lot of food, my friends. Well, that is what happens when you make healthy, nutritious, wholesome meals just like this pasta beef stir fry. I've been making this a lot lately. We have some chickpea pasta, which is incredible. By the way, it is so filling. There's a lot of fiber in it, and a lot of people, obviously, dough bellies out there who love pasta and can't give it up no matter what, even at the cost of six-pack abs. You can still have chickpea pasta. And I actually do have celiac disease, so I'm allergic to gluten. This is gluten-free. You're gonna love it. It doesn't bloat you whatsoever. It just really fills you up. And then we also have 100 grams of white rice and 2 servings of the stir-fried vegetables. Again, we're really adding vegetables once again for meal number 2 to bulk up this meal. Then we have a serving and a half of lean ground beef, and also 1 egg mixed in to make it an official stir-fry. So I personally don't put any sauce other than salt and pepper because I'm not really a saucy kind of guy, all right? So if you want to put, what does that mean, girl? So if you want to put some sauce, be sure to put some like low sodium soy sauce or low sugar teriyaki sauce to flavor this up a little bit more, but I'm gonna put some sriracha. I'm gonna eat this for a pre-workout meal. I'm hitting legs. I know, believe it or not, Aseel Soueid is hitting legs. You might have to see it to believe it, but a lot of you guys don't know this. I recently came out with a cookbook where I have over 100 recipes like this full of whole food, high protein meals. So if you guys do wanna check that out and pick it up yourselves, I'll leave it linked in the description box down below. Also leave a pinned comment because some of you guys don't know this. Be sure to check it out. You're gonna absolutely love it. These meals are so simple and realistic for each and every single one of you make, and I always make sure the #1 goal is to make sure you're satisfied, satiated, feeling full of energy. That's the goal, even when you're trying to get six-pack abs. That is so good. So now that legs is out of the way, thankfully, it's time to share with you all my 3 favorite ab exercises that I do on all of my leg days, which is typically 2 times per week. This is what so many of you all have been waiting for. I mean, this has truly packed on thick, lean six-pack abs for me. Abs are built in the gym, but they're revealed in the kitchen. Always remember that. And they're built with these 3 specific exercises. So the first exercise I like to do, weighted rope cable crunches. I like to do 3 sets of around 8 to 10 reps here. I know that sounds crazy, but believe me, when you pack on weight and get stronger on these, your abs are going to grow. Then the second ab exercise that I like to do, weighted knee raises. This is an advanced exercise, okay? A lot of you guys are not going to be able to do this most likely, so just practice mastering your body weight for 3 sets of around 12 to 15 reps. Once you can do that, start adding 5 pounds, then move up to 10 pounds. Once you can do about 30 plus pounds of 3 sets of 10 to 12 here, you're going to build thick abs. Third exercise I like to do is weighted Russian twists with a kettlebell. This is gonna kick your ass, and it's a pretty advanced movement, so just start light and then build up repetitions. But the whole goal here is to lift heavy. A lot of you all think that you need to lift in the range of 15 to 20 reps with body weight in order to build six-pack abs. That is wrong, my friends. Make sure you're training heavy, progressively in the gym with these 3 specific ab exercises that I like to do. You're gonna be fine, I promise. just like that, we have got our post-workout meal all ready to go. So this is going to be meal number 3, aka my last meal of the day. And once again, guys, A, tons of vegetables, and B, that's a lot of food to get six-pack abs. That's the whole point, man. You want to keep them as high volume as possible, add as much greens to bulk it up. And a huge tip here to finally get abs is to keep your meals simple. This might be an unpopular opinion, and a lot of you guys don't want to hear this. You have to just make whole foods taste good. You know, you got to make your meals simple. You can obviously make meals taste a lot better with simple recipes, with my cookbook, or just in general what I showed in my YouTube channel. But for the most part, you're literally just tossing in lots of healthy, wholesome, filling foods to make a meal. Just a tip there. You have to just change your palate a little bit, get used to whole foods and simple meals like this, because at the end of the day, it just will make life so much easier. Look how tasty this looks. Avocado, tomato, chicken breast, white rice, shredded lettuce, some salt, pepper, and some salsa. Cheers. Say it again and again and again. So good. I don't know if y'all can tell, I really didn't like it. Look, you gotta eat the scraps for abs, but this leads me on to my final point here. None of you should ever compromise your health or feeling well nourished just for six-pack abs. That should not be your primary fitness goals. It's gonna take a lot of time to achieve six-pack abs. You gotta first build the muscle in your core, then you gotta chip away at body fat with your diet. I mean, it takes a lot of time. And to be honest, a lot of us genetically can't have perfect symmetrical six-pack abs, including myself, and that's okay. Just focus on building lean muscle, getting stronger in the gym, having a healthy relationship with the delicious and wholesome and filling meals, just like what I showed you in this full day of eating. But with that being said, the total macros and calories in today's diet consisted of 2,347 calories, coming from 233 grams of carbs, 64 grams of fat, and 205 grams of protein. So I personally love to follow a high protein, moderate carb, and moderate fat, well-balanced diet. And a lot of you guys should as well. But if you enjoyed this full day of eating vlog, make sure you smash the like button right now, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new, and make sure you hit the notification bell because I'm uploading every single week. You don't want to miss out on these videos. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see every single one of you all in the next video.